Okay, so let's start. Let's skip all the boring stuff and get right to the action. So this is Pokemon Fire Red, and I'm gonna walk down from my room and see Mom. So she's saying that all boys leave home someday, which is probably true unless you're some 40-year-old living with your mom and watching my video for no apparent reason. But I'm just gonna go walk up and go head or try to head into the tall grass. So now Professor Oak calls me and tells me I can't go into the grass, freaking out like a little bitch. And I gotta go follow him into his lab. So I go ahead and he ditches me for a second, then my guy decides to follow. Now I start talking to the professor, and we gotta go choose our Pokemon. And I'm the favorite, I guess, because he's letting me, a stranger, go before his grandson for choosing a Pokemon. I'd be pretty pissed too. Now here's Bulbasaur. Okay Pokemon, but kind of boring, with boring moves and all. All the starter Pokemon are basically boring here. Here's Squirtle, kind of boring as well. Charmander is boring but overused too. So, can you guys guess which one I'm gonna choose? Yeah, you guessed it, it's Charmander. Of course I'm gonna choose him. He's the most fun of all three of the Pokemon. Oh, and yeah, I'm gonna nickname pretty much every Pokemon I get, because I'm not gonna be a boring asshole. So here, I'm gonna name it Pisco after Peruvian liquor. Don't ask why. Alright, so now that I'm done naming with my epic slowness, the rival chooses Squirtle in an instant, not even looking at the Bulbasaur, which could be like extremely strong or something. Alright, so he tells me to wait and starts winding up to me, and we battle. Alright, so he's gonna send out his Squirtle, and I'm gonna go send out Pisco. And for some reason, the Professor Oak thinks it's cool to just like sneak into a battle and start talking to you instead of talking to like his own grandson. Alright, so here I'm gonna go ahead and use Scratch as just like my only option. It doesn't do too much damage or too little. So he goes and tackles, does way less than it should, so I go Scratch again. And the health is almost at half, so he uses Tail Whip, I guess, so I go Scratch again. And he tackles me, does more damage than it did before. I go ahead and Scratch again. And now it's at red life, about to die, so I'm gonna go ahead and Scratch, and it's done. Critical hit when I don't need it, of course. Alright, so he fainted, and I gained 70 experience points, giving me enough experience to go to level 6. So I beat my Rebel Sludge. Unbelievable my ass, he picked a stronger Pokemon that like hardly did any damage within a whole bunch of moves. And yeah, he's telling you that if you win you earn prize money, which is pretty much him telling his grandson to give you like 80 bucks or something, I don't remember. Alright, so I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna go head to, I think, my mom. Yeah, I just stand there deciding for a moment. Now I walk in and I'm gonna start talking to her, expecting her to say something special, but no, she just heals my Pokemon. Alright, so here I'm gonna go head back to Professor Oak to see if he has anything to say. I didn't pay much attention before, which it's pretty much a waste of time right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and head back. Ugh, the first part of the game is so boring. It takes a while till I forgot how to run, or if I can even run. Now here's a girl that definitely has a problem with reading what sign says. Alright, so I'm gonna go head into the tall grass and a battle right here. So since it's the first battle, I might as well show it. So level 2 female Pidgey. Let's rape it. Alright, I'm gonna start using Scratch, and it almost brings it down to half health. So I'm gonna go Scratch again, and now it's at red health. Great. Alright. So the Pidgey's done. Pretty quick battle. 15 experience, not enough for level 7, but a good amount for now. So I'm gonna go check what the nature of this is, and it's a sassy, not good for like a Charizard to train or something. So I'm not too happy about it being a sassy. I would have rather had something like lonely, modest, adamant, something like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go head up into these bushes. There's a battle, but I'm just gonna go ahead and skip it. Oh, and I accidentally pressed the R and L buttons. Since this is the emulator, I kind of forgot the buttons for a second. So this is gonna take a while getting out. Alright. Gonna head up, take a right, and another battle, and I'm gonna skip it again. Alright, so now we're in Viridian City. I should have played the Viridian City song thing on the way up, but whatever. And yeah, I'm gonna go heal my Pokemon back to perfect health. And I'm gonna go leave the Pokemon Center, and I'm gonna go to the Pokemon. I don't know why I walked up there for no reason, but doesn't matter much. Alright, yeah, so I came from Pallet Town, obviously, and I'm gonna get a parcel to give to Professor Oak, which I don't remember him asking me about or anything. That's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, so I'm gonna walk down, and I'm gonna take the ledges to jump down as a shortcut. I really don't want to get into another battle at this moment. I accidentally walked through the tall grass here, but not a big deal because I didn't find any wild Pokemon. Alright, so I'm making my way back into Pallet Town when right at the second to last patch of grass I find a Rattata. So I'm just gonna go show a little battle against it. Well, never mind, I just ran away. So now I'm gonna go walk into Professor Oak's lab. I bumped into the side by accident. And I'm gonna go talk to him when Sludge comes in. Or I deliver it first, then Sludge comes, I think. Alright, there we go. And yeah, the music got cut out here because I kinda messed up. But whatever, so I guess I'm just gonna talk to cover it. So yeah, he's gonna give us the Pokedex that he says he made, but from remembering watching the old anime, I remember there was like some fat guy with like a Slowbro that made it. But whatever, it's no big deal. So I received 5 Pokeballs and a fair game I asked. You're pretty much taking your own Pokemon, abusing the other Pokemon, and then throwing a ball at it so you can catch it. Don't get how it's fair, but whatever. Oh yeah, and he says his sister has town maps, and she's not gonna give me one and not to even bother come. I'm just gonna punt his ass and go anyway. So yeah, here I come walking to his sister, and I talk to her, and she gives me the map right away. Pretty funny. I wonder what Sludge would have said if he was right here. So yeah, I'm gonna go head out, and it's pretty much the end here because of the 10-minute limit. It's at 9:42 right now, so I'm gonna go talk, heal, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for the next time.